Before the video begins, I want to make a quick announcement. My good friend Reed, also known as RadAustin27, is selling these awesome zombie posters down in the description. If you want to check them out, a link is down below. Be sure, though, to use the coupon code JJ25. A link is down below. What's going on, YouTube? My name is John, and today I am coming to you guys from Call of Duty World at War. It's a little bit of a blast from the past because I want to do a little bit of an experiment. I've made quite a few videos on various high round runs. I have my video on 255 and why that's the cap for Black Ops 3. I've made a video on round 163 and the insta-kill round. And then most recently I did a video on round 9072, which was the highest round ever legitimately achieved in zombies. And today I figured we'd continue this saga of videos on high rounds by trying a little experiment. I want to see if we can break the round counter in zombies. So I've downloaded a mod called Elasticity version 1, which is basically a mod menu for World at War. So the hope is that we can run this mod and try to see how high we can push the round counter. Now, I have a theory that the round limit will be at around 2,100,000,000, which is the highest number you can achieve using a 32-bit integer. But I don't actually know, so we're going to play around with this. And I think the most fitting map for an experiment like this would probably be Shinonuma, because Shinonuma is, of course, the map that broke high round runs. So let's give this a try as we try to break the round counter on the map famous for breaking high round runs. We just gotta load up in here pretty quickly. I was messing around with the mod menu earlier, just making sure that it had the tools we needed and also to make sure that it worked. And I gotta say, there's actually some really crazy stuff in this mod menu that I think will be fun to mess around with in future videos, though. For now, I think it might just be fun to try to break the round counter, but there really is some interesting stuff in this mod menu. Now, we'll come back to you once we're loaded up in Shinonuma because it's taken a little bit of time. So here we are now. We have loaded up in Shinonuma, and I was actually pretty worried this map wasn't going to load because it was taking forever. At one point, we were just kind of stuck on the screen. The bar wasn't even moving. We were just here. So I think the first thing we should do is actually quickly pull up the console real fast, and let's enter God mode so that we don't get fucked with by the zombies. We don't want them to kill us. Also, where is our pistol right now? This is weird. I've never seen anything like this. Can we shoot? We can. What about our knife? Do we have a knife? We do. That is odd, though. Let's get out of the crouch. I'm not great at PC, if you couldn't tell. So you'll see it says on the side, press LT plus RS or V to open up the menu, and that's what we are going to do. So we'll go like this. Boom, and we have the menu. This menu is kind of hard to navigate because if I right click it goes down, but then if I left click it scrolls up, and then I have to double left click to stop it. It's kind of weird. So if I'm messing around with the menu and it doesn't work well, I apologize. I want to do first, before we begin, a few simple things to get us rolling. Let's first go down to basic scripts. We have God mode on. Let's give us all weapons because why not? And then I wanna give myself money, or at least open up all the things. So let's quickly find that. Unlimited ammo, auto revive. Well, we're in God mode. We'll never go down. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have figured it out, and now I have a fuck ton of money that I can just use to go ahead and open doors. So now let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of this video, where we're gonna try to mess around with the score of this game. So we're gonna go to the server modifications. We have this menu that says jumped around, and the way it works is we can enter this menu, and you'll notice that we have the letter G, which lets us set the number we want to jump by, and then we enter it in where it says see set to round 2. So if we want to jump to round 5, let's set it to 1. We'll shoot, set it to round 5, and then we click F, and then boom, the zombies die, and then it's going to become round 5. So if we want, we can really play around with this. We can, let's jump this up to 10, hit G a few times, and then we'll jump this up to round 50. Because, you know, why go to 5 when you can go to 50? We'll hit F right there, And then the zombies should die, and we'll go to round 50. Let's get ourselves a nice little weapon. What do we want? We want the MP40. Fuck it, yeah. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, round 50 in World at War in almost an instant. Now let's get this ready because I want to jump to, first we'll jump to round 100. So we'll click like that, boom, and then I need to increment it by 5. So click, and if you're curious what round 50 looks like, basically the same except the zombies spawn faster. I think they hit their max spawn rate though at round 37, so every round after 37 is nearly identical. We'll jump right now to round 100, and then after that we'll set our sights on round 1000. So if we go back to the jump to round menu, click F, we'll increment it by 1, then we'll let's get this up to, let's get this set to an even 200. G up to 1000 like that, and then bada boom bada bing, we are on our way to round 1000. Look at all this hard work. We're really killing a lot of zombies today, and just for the sake of fun, let's have a little bit of fun with this. We'll go to round 1337. Boom. There we go. It took me like 4 tries because I'm really bad at controlling this mod menu, but here we are now at round 1337, the most elite round in all of zombies. But elite rounds aren't good enough. Let's push this even higher. So we'll set this to 40. We'll jump to units of 10. Set this to 100. For 1400, we'll go to units of 100. Set it to an even 2000. Go back to G. Now we're on units of 1000. This is when we really start skipping if we want to go to the high round. So let's see if we can get to round 10,000. Actually, before we do, let's not go to round 10,000. Let's go to the zombies world record. So we'll get these guys out of the way. Jesus. So what we want to do is, if we're going to go to round 9,072, we'll set this to 2. We'll set G to 72. We'll set this to an we'll set this to a clean 2000. Hit G one more time. Bada boom bada bing. Hit F. We are on our way, ladies and gentlemen, to the world record round 9,072, and we can actually beat this round pretty quickly, especially considering we have insta-kill on. Like, we could beat the zombies world record right now and go to 9,073. That's how good of zombie slayers we are. Let's get this. Let's get this world record. I'm untouchable. These zombies cannot stop me. I am the greatest. Here we go. So the nice thing is, you know, we don't have to kill tens of thousands of zombies at round 9,072 because World at War has a faulty zombie counting system, and you only get about 9 or 24 zombies per round. And that nuke should end the round. I'm hoping, at least. Unless this mod menu has messed with the zombie spawns and caused more than 24 zombies to spawn in a round. That may very well be the case, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Because I'm expecting this to have ended by now. Also, why don't I have insta-kill? What the fuck? Alright, there we go. Took a little bit more work than I expected, but there we go. We have now broken the all-time zombies record. So let's get back into trying to see how far we can get in zombies. So we'll go back to this menu of administrative, jump to round, and let's go hit round 10,000 real fast. So we'll set this to an even that, set that to 900, go one more. So now we have it at 10,000. We have all these zombies surrounding us. We hit F, lock it in, and then boom, we are on our way to round 10,000. So not only in this video have we beaten the all-time zombies world record, but we have also made it to round 10,000. But I think we can do better. So this is when things are going to start to take a while, because if you can imagine, even though we can go up in increments of 1,000, it still kind of takes a while. So we are going to hold down the trigger right now, and we're slowly going up 1,000 rounds at a time. So if I hit the F button right now, we would jump to round 69,000. Let's get to round 69,000, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Second time's the charm. It's a little buggy. Sometimes it doesn't go through, but now we should be on our way to round 69,000. And we're not stopping there. We're continuing on in our march. So increment by 1. And on round 69,000, we will continue to go higher. Round 100,000, here we come. So we'll hit F. Bada boom, bada bing, bing, bop, pow. We are beating round 69,000. Jumping straight to round 100,000, taking no prisoners along the way either. And I think the next goal is obviously 1 million. Alright, so because I'm really bad at controlling this mod menu, it took a minute of me messing around and hitting wrong buttons, but we are slowly grinding our way to round 1 million. And you'll see it's incrementing by 1,000 at a time, so this is going to take us a few minutes, and these zombies are in the way. Can I get a weapon? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get these zombies out of the way so we're not just staring into a crowd. And we'll use zombie brains. This is actually, for the zombies, if you don't know, have a weapon, and it's actually just called brains. So if you want to play as a zombie, this is what you'd see, and this is what the zombies are using to attack you. Just a weapon called brains. This is going to take a while, though. You'll see it's slowly grinding up there. We're about 1/3 of the way to 1 million. I'll be back once we hit 1 million. I literally just have to walk around and hold this button for a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it took me a little bit of time, but we are closing in on round 1 million. So we just have 10,000 to go. And, okay, so it appears that this maxes out at 1 million. So we'll hit the button and see what happens. Oh, the zombies are dead. The round is changing. And we are at round 999,999. Not 1 million. But let's see, can we increment by 1? What does that do? Maybe it'll update in the counter, but not in the game. Nah, it looks like round 9 it might be the limit, interestingly. Not what I was hoping for. I really wanted to see how high we could take this. I wanted to see if we could fill the screen. I want to know if we can break it. I want to see if we can get past 2,100,000,000. Let's see. Let's try incrementing by 1,000 and see if that does anything. Yeah, so we're getting nothing out of this. If we hit F, it looks like we're just stuck on round 999,999. But all is not lost yet. There is one other idea I have. There is this edit round text button, and I'm hoping that by hitting that button we can then maybe input our own number. I'm not really sure what this does, but we're going to try it. Round text, we could set it to Johnny J, elasticity, pulsing, heartbeat, physics and flex, the programmer, Kodoba, you mad, Treyarch, who's hacking, I'm Batman. I don't know what any of these do. Set it to World at War. Set the smiley face. So what does pulsing do? Okay, so that makes it go in and out. What is heartbeat? Ew, I don't like that. Not a fan. How do I shut that off? Set it to Johnny J 25. I like that. How do I turn off pulsing? We can change the text color. I'm feeling a little green action. Brown, blue. Keep it at blue. Oh, well, let's see what reset round text does. That just brings us back to 999, which thank God that that pulsing effect is. So that might be it. I'm gonna mess around with this mod menu for a bit to see if there's any more we can do. Kind of disappointed. I thought we could mess with this higher. Let's see the FX menu. No, I don't want that. Alright, I do have one last idea before we try to completely give up on breaking the round counter in World at War, but let's see quickly if we can just beat this round. So it should just be these last 4 zombies, and I'm wondering if we kill them, will we roll over into a million? Come on, show me a million. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh, wow. We really have broken the round counter. So once we go over a million, then we enter scientific notation. So 1E plus 006 is essentially just 1 million, but in scientific notation, I guess. And then let's see what happens if we break this round. Thank God we tried this before I gave up. I was ready to quit. Ooh, here we go. What'll it be? I actually don't know what the next number would be. I don't know what it'll even look like. 2, we'll say. It looks the same. In truth, I don't know if this is an issue with scientific notation or what, but we've definitely gone to places with the round counter that were not intended. I don't think Treyarch ever imagined that this would be what their round counter looks like. Like, who the hell makes it to round a million? Now we're at round 1,000,001, so kudos to us. So, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a total idiot, and I realized that my recording cut out about 30 minutes into it. I ran out of space on my hard drive. That file ended up being about 150 gigabytes. So, here we are back, and what you guys missed was one thing I wanted to quickly try, and for those wondering whether or not this will work, what happens if I, at round 1,000,001, try to go higher than the limit? So, if we go to the administrative menu and we go real quickly over to jump to round, and then we'll set G to 1,000. We'll try to go up, and if we click, then unfortunately it sets it back to round 999,999. So we can't actually use this to go any higher. Unfortunately, this seems to be the limit to the mod menu. May in the future try to find more mods that'll allow me to go even higher than limit, because clearly we can. It just seems that this mod menu had limited us. Either way, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I think this has been a fun experiment in attempt to break the World at War round counter. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, maybe subscribe for more. There's so many other really interesting mods in this menu that I may try to play around with them in the future, so we'll see about that. I'm going to go though. Have a wonderful day, and bye.